Good morning, children. Hope all of you are fine. Today we will revise the chapter Constitution Design. First question: what is a constitution? Why do we need constitution for a country? Answer: the constitution of a country is a set of written rules that are accepted by all people living together in a country. It is the supreme law that determines the relationship among people living in a territory and also the relationship between the people and the government. Now, need of the constitution. It generates degree of trust and coordination that is necessary for different kinds of people to live together. It specifies how the government will be constituted, who will have the power to take which decisions. It lays down limits on the powers of the government and tells us what the rights of the citizens are. It expresses the aspirations of the people about creating a good society. Next question: how difficult it was for India to frame a constitution for United India after independence? Answer: making a constitution for a huge and diverse country like India was not an easy task. At that time, the people of India were emerging from the status of subjects to that of citizens. The country was born through a partition on the basis of religious differences. At least 10 lakh people were killed on both sides of the border in partition-related violence. The British had left it to the rulers of the princely states to decide whether they wanted to merge with India or with Pakistan or remain independent. The merger of these princely states was difficult and uncertain task. Next question: which were the documents taken by the Constituent Assembly to form the Indian Constitution? Answer: in 1928, Motilal Nehru and 8 other Congress leaders drafted a constitution for India. In 1931, the resolution at the Karachi session of the Congress dwelt on how independent India's constitution should look like. Both these documents were committed to the inclusion of universal adult franchise, right to freedom and equality, and to protecting the rights of minorities in the Constitution of Independent India. Next question: what were the steps involved in the framing of the Indian Constitution? The drafting of the document called the Constitution was done by an assembly of elected representatives called the Constituent Assembly. Elections to the Constituent Assembly were held in July 1946. Its first meeting was held in December 1946. Soon after, the country was divided into India and Pakistan. So, the Constituent Assembly was also divided into the Constituent Assembly of India and that of Pakistan. The Constituent Assembly that wrote the Indian Constitution had 299 members. The Assembly adopted the Constitution on 26 November 1949 and it came into force on 26 January 1950. Let me conclude today's session. Children, you have to study all these question answers and read your textbook well. Thank you. Have a nice day.